that, but here's the thing. That's something that we need to work on between men and women, the way we both operate. I'm telling you listen, me and my wife been together since high school, right? Real talk. Been married 11 years. Look, all I know is I'm talking from a place of making relationships work. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about fucking this one up and then trying again and fucking this up and trying again. I'm talking about what has worked for me. Maybe that's not going to work for everybody, but I'm not going to bullshit around with people. I know me. I know the things that I want, and I also know the way that she wants things done. And that's how we make that shit work. But it's certain, you can't expect men to operate the same way you do. Just like I can't expect her to operate. She can't talk to me the way I talk. I can't talk to her the way she talks.
If I may interject, cleaning up the delivery so the message can come across better is not a man or woman gender-based thing. That is just a basic communication skill. When you are communicating, you communicate in a good way to where it's received well, because you can tell me we can talk.
Same thing.
And I can tell you something. Message. And my attitude and my delivery is effed up. You're not going to receive it a good way, love.
That's not my problem. I can't just dictate how you receive it. I have to deliver the message and you take it how you want. You can't decide on how I put out the information. You dig what I'm saying? I can't worry about how people decide to change that.
Taking responsibility for your words. You know, you have to take responsibility. Because you're impacting and affecting people. So you have to take responsibility and say, let me learn how to deliver this in a different way so this person receives it, so it won't be like I'm talking to a brick wall.
Right. And here's my thing. We can say that, but at the same time, if I'm getting results from the way I deliver it, I can't worry about how this person decides it. You know what I'm saying?
If you deliver
like
it
real
and
shit.
that works with that person, then you're good.
Or with those people or whoever takes that message. I'm going to deliver it the same way I deliver it every time because I'm delivering it my way. I can't worry about how it's received. It's the same thing that the Godfather would say, you know what I'm saying, on his podcast. Real shit. And I know y'all know the Godfather, you know what I'm saying, but the same way he would say it. Look, I'm going to say what I say, right? The way you take it is on you. How you receive this information. If I write a book, you can't tell me about my tone. You're going to read the book and take it how you want.
But in person.
Yeah. But you can't really.
No.
Listen, if I give a speech, right, and you all in the crowd, it don't matter if you like how I said it. Take it how you want.
No, that matters. Because in person, we can see your hand gestures. We can see your body language and your eye contact. We can't see any of that on paper. Like, even with text messages.
But you can read a tone. If somebody
definitely can read
a good writer.
Not all the time.
A good writer.
If you text somebody something, they may take it the wrong way.
No, I'm saying
right.
You're reading a tone.
But I mean, but that's a
right.
text message. I'm saying a good writer. If I write a book, right, and you get this book, you read it in the tone that the writer writes it. Right? Because you have to use words, inflection. Inflection on words is easier to do when you're writing.
Actually, when you're reading a book, you're reading it how you would take it.
How you think. Right.
Like how
exactly.
As a songwriter,
like
if people listen to my songs and read my lyrics, they're going to interpret it how they want to interpret it. But I've had, because I have staff that work under me. Mm-hmm. One in particular, I have had to talk to her multiple times about how your tone is in your delivery. You can say the same thing to me, but you need to make sure you watch how you speak because it's not received well. Right. It's not.
And that's a woman, right?
It's a woman.
Exactly.
Yes. However, I had to do it to a man as well. I had male staff under me as well.
I get it because you're a woman telling others to emote like women.
It's not.
I have a male that I work with that works under me who he gets in his feelings and he wants to tell me how to, speak to him as well.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like for instance,
so how you telling, why he telling
him,
you
hey,
to
where
watch
did you
it?
put the attendance? Have you seen the attendance sheet? And he acts like I said, you lost the attendance sheet. Where did you put it?
Here, white boy.
I didn't say it like that.
Here, white boy.
Yeah,
he's a white boy. You're a black woman. You dig what I'm saying? Anytime a black woman gives any white boy a direction, they're going to take it a certain way. What I'm saying is, just as a man speaking, like flat out, I'm not going to change my tone or my direction because I'm speaking from the heart, right? When I say that, I always say it. I'm never going to disrespect you, but I'm very direct. You know what I'm saying? How many years, cuz I've been saying it? 5, 10 years, something? Listen, I'm very direct. I know exactly what I want, and I'm going to address it that way. I'll never disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? And it's very, it's very, yeah.
A lot of people do not have that. A lot of people, like when you say you're direct, which I will be respectful at the same time. There's a lot of people that are direct and are flat out buttholes.
Right, and that's their issue. Yeah,
that's where we're having the issue. You can be direct and respectful. That is a combo. But there are people that will not change their delivery. They're going to say what they want to say, how they feel, and don't understand the repercussions of it. Because guess what? When you do that, I'm writing you up for disciplinary action, which I have done. So and
those are the wrong ones that we're talking about. But I'm speaking on, as a man, the way you act, the way you speak, the way you give direction. You can't be I'm keeping it real. You can't be a soft leader. Not as a man. You have to be direct. You have to have very concise ideas on what you want to happen going forward.
Well, that's leadership.
For the success of overall, right? And I'm taking it back to male, female, based on a household. You dig what I'm saying? I can't, honey, I'm sorry. Fuck all that, because it's not going to be respected. You dig what I'm saying? Well, there's nothing like even with kids, right? Plain and simple. I saw a meme a little while ago. Mama could say, hey, y'all stop doing it. Hey, y'all this. Mama. I could be sitting in another room. Hey, stop that. It's done. It's like a lion. A lion's roar. The same thing.
I get it.
That bass in your voice, shake them. It'll rumble. Because it's a certain thing that masculinity does versus femininity. You dig what I'm saying? You can't expect us to act like women because we're not. It's just not, we're not made the same.
No, I understand.
You know what I'm saying? It's just very, I don't have to yell. Yeah. I don't have to curse or say, I don't even have to say real words.
So
hey!
I do that at work.
And that's done.
When I say, hey guys, quiet down.
Real shit.
They still, and I say, hey!
Real shit. You know what I'm saying?
And they be like,
it's just a different thing.
That's like when my son giving my wife a hard time. JJ, I'm going to get your daddy.
Real shit.
I'm saying, like,
look, I can watch.
We ain't talking about whooping.
Right.
We're talking about
just daddy. Yeah, listen, I've seen JJ. I'm sure he could be across the room. You say, hey, he feeling his chest. Like, oh shit, what?
He knows
what I do? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's just a different thing, and the same thing goes.
I'm not gonna lie, I use that to get the kids' attention.
Yeah, exactly. You have to step into masculine energy.
I know
to get them. That's what I'm saying. It's just a different thing. We can't expect boys to raise them the right way and expect them to emote like women. You dig what I'm saying?
Prefix came from.
All right, and it didn't give me much.
Man, science. Yeah, man, we ready, man.
Can't get that lip gloss popping, huh?
Mine's still on.
You said something about that one question, right? Have you ever lost a good man?
Yeah.
Don't let me hear.
Regret it?
Well, I don't think he was really that good because I walked away. I mean, no, but it was good.
80 to 90% of women walk away from good.
It was good as far as he was like a great provider, right? Like,
so that made him a good man because he was a great provider.
Yeah, because the sex must wasn't nothing. That's why she walked away.
There was no sex involved.
See, and that's why she walked away. Well, there you have it. And there you have it.
Maybe
the ones that provided the most got nothing.
Oh, that makes sense then. Okay.
Did he
Is that part of your etiquette class? Because I hope not.
Hey, did he say?
It's called charm.
He said, man, when we gonna do something?
Don't want to be charmed.
But do you see how manipulative women are?
All the time.
Everybody's manipulative.
No,
they're not.
Why are you dressed so nice right now?
Because I like to be fly.
But
you gotta manipulate somebody.
I just like to be fly. Like real talk.
It started with.
I got in this business right years ago. Me and my best friend would talk about being image consultants. Right. Next thing I know, I found myself being a music manager. Right? You know what I'm saying? Managing artists, which in the same time frame is still an image consultant one way or another. You know what I'm saying? And then it just developed and here we are.
But you realized it was important to look good because you attract more people.
Well, my thing is...
So that's a little... It's not really manipulation.
My pops always taught me, it's you know, your first impression. You dig what it's not necessarily about, I want to be fly so somebody could fuck with me, but I like to represent myself a certain way. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? I don't like certain things you talk like, look, fingernails always clean. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure your clothes are clean. You just want to be put together. You dig what I'm saying? As a man, like, because women will respect that. You dig what I'm saying?
You
and then
also, women?
Yeah, you will, but you also do it for yourself too, because you never know what the fuck gonna happen.
Right.
Every day I leave out the house, I want to make sure I look to a certain degree, because you just never know.
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying?
Oh, that's me all the way.
Yeah, it's real shit. And it's not just, it's not about just, it ain't about attracting no damn body. I've been with my woman forever. You dig what I'm saying? It ain't really, it's for me.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know people say, oh, you ain't doing it just for you. Fuck it. I like to be fly. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit, I do.
And that's your brand. When people think of you, they think of a fly nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So I like that. You see what she did? You see what she did?
What's he say? You know
what I'm saying? You gotta watch this fly. You gotta see this fly. You did.
This fly. I like that.
You did. But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
They forgot what. They forgot who.
No, it's about losing a good man.
Oh, losing a good man. Have I ever regretted?
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. I talked about the manipulation.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's how
she said.
Yeah, she did say
the ones that did the most didn't get nothing.
Yeah.
So y'all know what that means, fellas. If you out there being a bad boy and don't do shit, you get the goods.
You're gonna get the goods, man.
Is that what we saying?
Oh no, they don't.
Okay, well you confusing.
I don't know now.
You confusing us, then.
You confused. You said one thing now. So
no,
really mean
the bad guys don't get nothing. They don't get any time of day. I don't have patience.
Nice guys finish last and bad boys last.
No, because the thing is, okay, everybody.
Is that a lie? Wait. No. Is that a lie? So I said nice guys finish last.
No, that's not true.
Bad boys get the ass.
Ooh,
bad boys get that.
Wait. Time. I was gonna say, because you know I was coming for you. Because the best that you had was the homeless, broke dude with no car, no phone. Was him, right?
Who told you to pay attention to what I said?
Yeah, this is what we do here. You feel me? This is what we do here, right? Yeah.
But there was also a moment of stupidity out of my head.
Hey, listen.
How he doing now?
He's in jail.
You keep up? You write him?
No.
No.
I'm just asking.
But no, I think that everybody, idea of what some guy could be a good man, but is he a good man for you?
See?
You know what I'm saying?
Stipulations. See what women do?
No, but it's true.
I can find a good man, but is he a good man for me?
Like, you guys have to think, okay, your woman's good for you. Mm-hmm. She's probably good, but not for someone else before you.
Listen, if you can deal with me, listen, you got some qualities, baby. Because I'm this way all the time.
But that's like me. I think my woman is a good woman she could have been a good woman to somebody else just because of who she is and the things she like to do. Me.
No, it was me.
But no, that's what I'm saying. That she's a good woman for you. She could have been a good woman for anybody.
Like I feel like my life. Right, I'm gonna say I feel like my wife is the easier part of our relationship. You feel me?
Maybe women look at that differently
because they're soulmates and synchronicity.
I guess.
But also, we all require different things. You know what I'm saying? So because I have a lot of business ideas. I'm always into something. So if I'm dating a guy who's not really pushing me or inspiring me, or if I show him something amazing I just did overnight, and he's just like, oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah. Then I'm like, you're a great guy, but you're not feeding me what I need, or
that means he ain't a great guy.
But here's the thing.
He's a great guy, but not a great guy for me.
Great it's all across the board.
But that's not going. But here, have y'all heard about the husband building?
Nah.
All right. So look
at him.
Look right. So women are the type. They're just gonna keep going. So they have a building. Say it's like 6-7 stories tall, right? You know what I'm saying? And the first floor, they say, "Hey, look, they got 5 men on here, right? Mm-hmm. But if you keep going up, you can get more, right? You know what I'm saying? So the 5 men on the first floor, right? Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, all right. I want to go up to the second floor and see what's up there. Yeah. So now the 5 men, and he got a job, right? A decent job. Okay. They like that. But then they want to go up to the next floor. You know what I'm saying? So the next floor, he fine, he got a job, and the sex good on the 3rd floor. So they like, oh shit, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? But they still want to go up to the next floor. Okay. You feel me?
This is so
when they go up to the next floor, they like, he fine, he got a good job. Now he gonna give me pretty kids, right? Dang. Now they like, all right, cool, right? But they still gonna go up to the next floor. Now you on the 5th floor.
Left?
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Now you go up to the 5th floor, you up there. Oh, he fine, he give me good kids, he got a nice job, he treat me right, and he got a good family, right? Cool. But what they want to do? Go up to the next floor. You know what I'm saying? See what else up there.
Stay with that.
You know what's on the next floor? Nothing. All the niggas gone. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what they out here doing. Because like she said, he might be a good man, but maybe not a good man for me. He don't make me laugh. He got all the other shit, but he ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
you just want to funny.
No, that's what I call a ick. Have y'all ever heard of ick?
That's a British term. What is that? What's your ick? The thing you don't like about people?
In therapy.
it's a British term. Right. I've heard it.
You got the ick?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to end that relationship.
Wow.
Because that ick is gonna be that thing.
That thing that you just don't like, that you can't.
But I feel like if you don't get over that, you will be single for the rest of your life because you're not going to find someone that they have every single thing.
And that is why
that you're right. It's just going to be a
and that's why 1 in 5 women will not marry. You feel me? Because of the ick. They're waiting on the 7th floor to have everything.
I mean, and I'm kind of in the situation now. Remember when I told you that he went from one way to another dating me? There's a reason.
Yeah, but
so he wanted to date, to marry, to have kids. Well, clearly I can't have kids on my own. Mm-hmm. And so, what made you switch up?
She was beating around the bush in the beginning.
I was.
All right, and I mean, you got to think about that though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a good reason to say he still want to fuck with you, but the ultimate goal is kind of unattainable.
It's like your stuff completely changed. You went from literally, and I asked you when we first met.
Was that before he knew? That's what I'm saying. It's different.
So it's like am I a fetish to you? Because
maybe he fucks with you. He likes you, but he knows he can't get children.
And we've had this. There was a time between April and May. We had a huge argument. Mm-hmm. I said, "This is a temporary relationship because you can't have this with me, but you are still here."
Because he likes you.
You're still there too.
That's what I'm saying. Real shit.
I pushed him away and he kept coming back.
But you allowed it. Men, listen.
Yeah,
women control access to sex. Men control access to relationships. And the more he comes back, that's because you allowed it. You dig what I'm saying? He can't say, I'm gonna come be with you and you're not allowing it. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in perspective because I'm very big on equality around here.
Away, and I want to see what is going on here. Like you really want to be with me? Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. But it is still in my mind that this is not what you wanted when I first met you. You literally wanted to date, to marry, and then
but he didn't know.
Have some children.
Does his boy know too?
The friend. He didn't really make it too far, did he?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, but did he know? Does he know?
No. I only tell people that I'm getting personally close with.
Okay.
If I don't know you, you can flirt me all you want to, and it's not gonna get me.
So, damn. So how do you be feeling when it's time, when you tell yourself, I'm about to tell him?
I get a little anxious sometimes. I'm like, ooh, let's just see what happens, because literally I can count how many guys have blocked me for it, and then have continued conversations. Mm-hmm. Over maybe 300 people have blocked me because they're upset. They get mad at me when they find out. They're like, man, what the fuck, you out here tricking people? I'm not tricking anybody. You came to my inbox with your thirsty ass. You came in my inbox talking about, damn, bro, you look good. And I'm like, thank you, but just so you know, yada yada. Yeah. Man, and then they get so upset.
Well, because but it's not. I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's their fault. It's because they feel. Well, I mean, they feel, I don't want to say duped, but they're like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, it's still fairly taboo. You dig what I'm saying? It's not like they.
What's taboo? A trans woman?
Huh?
A trans woman's taboo?
No, it is still taboo for a straight man to be like, oh, I was attracted to a trans woman. You're like, oh shit, nigga, what the fuck?
It's a salad.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, is this cake? You feel me? Like real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. So you know, that's probably it's not only that, but it's like, man, what the fuck to them?
Oh, they get super mad.
I mean, I can understand that. I don't see a problem with them getting mad because it's just like they're asking themselves, how the fuck I didn't know? I didn't realize it. You feel me? Like I didn't realize it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, come on the show. Let's do our thing. Let's talk some shit. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad you came. I'm glad we had an opportunity to figure it out because I don't even know how I would have even asked somebody to come on the show if I knew. You dig what I'm saying? Because I feel like
just ask.
Yeah, but I feel like they probably would have been like, oh, I'm gonna try and exploit that or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
This is a little bit different, but we did have John and Rome.
Yeah, but that's different. That's you know what I'm saying? They just homosexual. That's completely different. And we learned a lot on that episode. Y'all go back checking the archives. That's a dope episode. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, episode 5 when we was youngins in the game. Nigga, we 199 or something. I don't know where we at now. You know what I'm saying? We stopped counting. Yeah, but. Yeah, but
I mean, I definitely see
about like the gender war. That's like how it's getting
what's the gender war?
The 50-50.
Like, but I don't really see much of this. Is just curious. Like I don't know. You're right. So I don't see a lot of women who are. Turning into men, like
it's hard. Isn't it a harder process?
Aggressive, no, you're not this and you're this, and call me, the terms and things like that. I don't see the women that are turning into guys.
I get it.
I only see the men that are turning.
I can tell you why. It's like very, very. Trans men do exist. They're just not out in the forefront, like trans women are.
Because I think it's easier to be a trans woman than it is a trans man.
They both are the same.
I think when I mean easier, I feel like it's more
acceptable.
Not only acceptable, but I feel like there are more men going trans women than it is the other way. Most of the time it's just studs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's a lot harder to transition. It's harder to drop the female weight and have the what is it? Mastectomy, is it?
No, vasectomy.
Mastectomy.
Oh, mastectomy.
That's when you know what I'm saying? Right, that's what I'm saying. It's hard, like it's just different. And it's harder to
I'll tell you the medical trend, obviously there's differences. Mm-hmm. When you're a trans woman, you take hormones, you get a little more weight around the hip area, the booty area, and the boobies grow. Mm-hmm. And then facial features get softer. Mm-hmm. And then the voice tends to
lighten a bit sometimes.
How the hell they come up with something like that?
It's testosterone versus estrogen.
It's estrogen.
Yeah.
The drug spironolactone is a testosterone blocker. And then the estradiol is what you put in replacement of that. And so that's when
it can change bone structure.
It can really change your bone structure.
Well, like jawline.
It softens the jawline.
Right.
Uh-huh. And then like I said, it makes your skin softer. It makes you get hips. It makes you now. Some girls though, it's also genetics as well. It's like how you're built naturally. I've always been a curvy child, thanks to my mama. And so I was always going to have, I always had a butt since I was like 10, 11 years old. So that wasn't going to go anywhere because it's on my mom's side of the family. But when I started my hormone process, things started looking a little different. I'm like, oh my God, I'm thick as hell. So, And then I got these and I'm like, okay, this is a little different. They hurt like hell. They were hurting for a while.
Jesus.
It was very painful, but then they settled. But for trans men though, facial hair grows. Their voices get deeper.
Yeah, because they're getting testosterone.
Yes. Yeah. And then periods stop.
Some dudes.
Yeah. Like there are some trans.
I was like, that's a girl.
And then the
surgery is way harder.
For a trans, yes, it is.
See what I did there? It's way harder.
Mason Cam.
It's actually a lot harder for a trans man
Harder.
surgery.
You get it, guys? Harder.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is what?
But
it's a lot harder.
You want to say
Because you want to know the full details?
Yeah, I know a little bit.
What do you know?
So I know when they grow, they have to. They basically put something in their arm or a different appendage. Go for it. You tell me.
They take skin off to add down there.
Right.
To make a what? A penis.
Yeah, but what they do is.
It get
but here's the thing. But to grow the extra skin, they put something in the arm. They have to keep it there for a while so the skin grows around it, so they have enough skin to graft.
So that's probably true.
You know what I'm saying?
If you're taking skin,
that's what I'm saying. They have to So they put something there, a phallus type object, to grow the skin around it. Then they take that skin, create a penis. You dig what I'm saying? They put a whole joint in where you have to pump it in order for it to get hard. And that's what it's much harder.
It's very difficult versus the vaginoplasty, which is, I don't think y'all want to hear this.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to say it just because I'm an asshole.
I mean,
say it.
It's facts and all. We ask the tough questions and discuss the tough answers.
This is family. This is what happens. Let me take a sip.
Take it.
I need a sip too.
They sipping their
You
tea.
do. They take the penis, the head, and they split it down the middle.
All right.
They split it down the middle, and the folds. They get the folds, but the scrotum, the ball sack, if you will, that gets pushed in, and they create the hole, the vulva.
They keep some of the nerves from the head and try and make a clitoris.
Yes, they keep the nerves because back then, 25, 30 years ago, you can get the surgery and you have nothing. You can pee. That's all you can do. You can't do anything. Now science has